When you see this side hustle that I'm about to show, you are going to be stunned that it has not blown up the internet yet. The first thing that I did when my buddy told me about it was I went and I searched YouTube, and there wasn't one single video about it anywhere. And that's honestly really crazy because look at these numbers. So these numbers you're seeing, these are from the platform itself, okay? The platform that's doing all the paying. So these are very real numbers. And you can see here, the top 10% are making $14,000 a month. Now, that's great for them, right? Let's be honest, we kind of all hate the top performers. So the number that really got me going is that 50% of the active creators on the platform are making more than $4,000 a month doing what I'm about to show you. And I've never seen a side hustle with a success rate that's that high, more than 50%. And the real bow on top is that these people are only taking a couple hours a week to do what I'm gonna show you. Now I know that you're thinking that I'm tricking you just to get a view, but I'm not, and we're gonna prove it here in this video. So first, let me establish a little bit of a background about why it is working or even exists. And we need to go back a little bit to kind of the traditional way that brands and companies in the past have reached their customers. And what they've done is they create advertising or marketing departments, and they come up with all this creative content and these creative ads, and they run them, and then they see what happens. Now that's been the case for literally decades since we first had TV, right? But that all kind of changed a few years ago when another trend kind of started to emerge, and that trend was called UGC. And if you don't know what that is, that's called user-generated content. And that's where users or normal people like you and I, we make video content on platforms like TikTok or Instagram about products. Now these videos, they're not professionally done in any way. Most people just pull out an iPhone or an Android phone and they film right there on the spot. But they work, and they work really well because of one single word: authenticity. So brands over the last few years have started to realize that when people watch videos made by users and normal people like you and I, they keep watching significantly longer, and conversions go way up. And the numbers back up what I'm saying here. You can see here, according to the Future of Marketing, brands that are using UGC in their ad campaigns are actually getting a 4x on their click-through rate and a 50% drop in how much they're spending to get a customer. Now, since we are normal people, and to put that in normal people terms, they make a lot more money if they use user-generated content in their ads instead of just making the ads themselves. And that kind of makes a lot of sense, right? We've been hit by ads our whole life since we were little kids watching cartoons, and we sniff out those ads a mile away and we turn off our brains. And what UGC content does is it gets around that auto shut-off feature that our brains have built in. So now that that makes sense, that's going to take us to how you and I are going to make money with this entire idea. And right now, it all comes down to TikTok. So TikTok had spent the last few years trying to turn itself into a massive competitive ads platform. Right now, we really just have Google and Facebook that are dominating the space, and TikTok's trying to break into that. So as part of that, they've been launching all these cool programs to get advertisers to leave the big guys like Facebook and Google. Now, the one that I'm gonna show you right here is called the Creativity Challenge. Now, before you click away, this is not the creator program. This is not the creator fund, because honestly, those are terrible programs and will make you very little money. This is the Creativity Challenge. And let me explain real quick how this works. So step one is that brands, both big and small, they come to TikTok and they request to be part of the Creativity Challenge. And I'm sure TikTok's reaching out to these brands as well. So some kind of TikTok ads manager is going to work with these brands, and they're going to create what's called a challenge brief. So first, it's going to give you kind of a rewards pool. This is like how much money, they've been kind of vague about this, but I believe it's how much money is going to be available for you to make off of this. And you can see it's about $3,000 on this one. Second thing is you can see the weekly spot, which is 100. They're going to accept 100 people, and the objective is app download. So with what they're doing here, they want people to download their app. Now, if you scroll down a little bit here, you can see they're going to give a bunch of requirements, like these ones are pretty typical, right? It must include at least one person in the video, must include some sort of voiceover, some background music, subtitles. These are all basic things for a piece of content. And then they'll also let you know what you're not allowed to do. So you can see here, obviously it doesn't want drugs and weapons, dangerous accents, sexually suggestive content, basic stuff like that, right? These are brands and these are ads, so they don't want anything like that. They're going to give you what the top features or the key selling points of their product are, right? So we've got all these templates, we've got all these tools built in, we've got royalty music tracks, all of that. We want you to talk about this stuff because that's what is most important to our users and our product. And then it's got a really cool feature right here that makes your life so much easier if you're in this Creativity Challenge, and that's called Top Videos. And you can see when I click there, it's actually going to show all of the top videos, the videos about their brand that have done the best. Now, warning, I just switched over to another one because that brand didn't upload any top videos for some reason, but you can see right here that when when I go to top videos, on most of them, it's going to have all of these videos that have done really, really well on TikTok. You can see at the top, both from users and directly from the brand, meaning ads that they've created that have done really well. And all this is ideation for you. It says, hey, these videos have done great for us, and so they might do great for you as well. Now, I can be a testament to the fact that the TikTok algorithm tends to kind of work well when you duplicate what works well. You can almost directly copy something that worked well, and there's a good chance it will work for you. Now, obviously, you shouldn't directly copy something that worked well, but I would pay very careful attention to these ones that have done well because there's a good chance that yours will do well doing the same thing. Now, at the very bottom of a challenge brief, you're going to see that there's either an option to join or there's an option to join a waitlist. Okay, join means, hey, we're still taking on UGI content. We're still letting users submit content, and you can see there's only one spot left. Great, I'm gonna join this one. But there might also be a waitlist option, which means, hey, for the week, we're full, but you can join the waitlist and we'll get you in the next few weeks. I haven't seen any that are over just a few weeks before they'll open up more spots for you to be able to submit a video. Now, the reason for this is they've got to manually review all these videos, right? We're gonna explain exactly what's going on with these videos in a second here, but they've all got to be manually reviewed, so they can't just let everyone in the world submit videos, or they're gonna spend a lot of time and money manually reviewing. So what you're going to do is you're going to click join that challenge, you're going to click confirm, and then you're going to submit a video following these guidelines, probably following some sort of format similar to the top videos, unless you feel like you've got a better video idea. And let me explain what they're going to do with this, because this is really, really cool. This isn't going to go on your TikTok account. Your friends aren't going to see you posting this if that's a big fear you have. The brand is actually going to spend their money and they're going to run money to your ad. So this isn't going to cost you anything. The brand is spending the money to run the ad. And like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't take a ton of time because you can only join 10 of these each week. That's the max. So these creators that are making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars are only doing so by making under 10 videos each week. So let's talk about how you, as the creator, are going to make money from this. The first and the biggest way, and the way you're seeing these crazy astronomical numbers, is performance-based, meaning you're going to get kind of it's an algorithm, I think, but it's a percentage of how much they spend and how many conversions your ad gets. So if the brand is a big brand, for example, let's say Airbnb decides they want to get involved in this, and I think we've already seen Uber and some other big brands get involved. They're putting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars behind a lot of their ad campaigns, and you're getting a percentage of what's going on. So you can see right here, the most money that one single creator has made off of one single ad is $66,000, which is astronomically crazy money for creating one single TikTok video that does well. And TikTok has come out and said that for at least 6 months, meaning as long as the ad continues to run, they'll continue to pay you money. So this income can be quite passive if a brand likes your ad and it works out and they continue to run that content. Now, because this is beta and TikTok is pushing this really hard right now, they also have a secondary monetary source, and that's called bonus stuff. And so you can see right here, they've got the bonus rules. Newcomer bonus, you earn $20 just for getting a video approved, right? That's the easiest $20 you'll ever make. The next one is you can earn $200 if you have at least 4 submissions that generate $10 or more in rewards, right? So you make $40 and then they automatically give you $200 more. And you can see as I scroll, they've got a bunch of different things where if your ads start to do well, or you essentially put in the time into this program and start to see even a little bit of success, you're gonna see $300 bonuses, $1,000 bonuses, all kinds of bonuses start coming into your account in addition to kind of the core money that we're talking about. So here's how you're going to create the content. First, after you join the challenge, you're gonna click on that top videos and you're gonna scroll through there and see if there's anything that you think you could make or that you like. You can see I can click into any of these videos and actually watch the TikTok itself and see how it works. The next thing that you're gonna do is you're actually gonna head over to the search bar in the top right and you're gonna type in the brand's name. For example, if I was going for an Uber one, I might type in the word Uber and you'll be able to quickly see videos that did really well, right? So we're gonna look at the numbers, 1.6 million views, 1.3 million views. You're gonna go through there and you're going to find videos that did well organically because those tend to also do well with ads. The third thing you're gonna do is I'm gonna leave a link down below to this. It's called the TikTok Ad Center, and this is really cool and kind of something I haven't seen the other platforms do. You can actually go onto TikTok and you can see success stories from across TikTok. So you can see ads that are doing well on TikTok. You can filter by all kinds of things, industry, solution, goal, region, business types, right? And you can actually go in and click in and see the ads that are doing well for that brand. So you can see here, if I click on one of these smile retainer white teeth things, right? Then I can scroll down, I can see results for these ad campaign, and I can actually see these ads right here, and I can get a great idea of if I was going to be promoting some kind of white teeth laser gun or whatever this is, I could make videos similar to this. So let's talk briefly about getting into the program, right? This is a beta program, which means they're not taking everyone. I would definitely not give up if you can't get into the program in the beginning because they always expand these after they do the beta launch. Now, when I go to my FAQ page inside my account, you can see right here, it says, are you accepting referrals? And it says yes, but it says says you need to reach out to a staff member about it. We will have a look and see if they qualify. So essentially they don't want you to refer directly, but I think that's outdated because I spent a bunch of time on Google digging around and I was able to actually find a page that has a sign up link where you can go and sign up. And even though I didn't meet all the criteria, it actually still approved me. So I will leave a link down below. There's two important things to note. Now, originally they said you had to have 50,000 followers. I've heard of people getting in that don't have 50,000 followers, and they actually originally had some engagement rules as well that I didn't qualify for when I got approved. But I imagine that just like with anything else, the way this is going to work is they're going to slowly expand beyond that initial amount as they start to get more and more brands requesting to become part of this, and they need more creatives and more creators. Now, I also believe that if this works for TikTok, the way Facebook works is they pretty much just copy what everyone else does. So I believe that you'll see Google and Facebook both starting to do something similar and launching similar programs that you can get involved in as well. Now, I do have to say that getting involved early in things like this is how I've made a vast majority of my money online. The first people to find something and getting involved in something always tend to do the best with it. And that's why I'm putting out this video right when I first hear about this. I haven't put in all the time and the effort and stuff to actually do it yet, but I'm doing it right now, and I'm trying to let you know before I spend a month actually testing it out. So thanks for watching, and if you like new ways to make money, this is the channel for you.